Let's get wild. This is I-95's animal correspondent, Jen the Zookeeper, with Ethan, Lou, and Large Dave on the home of rock and roll, I-95.
Jennifer.
Hello.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Hey, before you get into your into business here, let's do some business about the business that you're going to be businessing.
What?
Yeah.
Business it up.
A lot of business.
Yesterday we told you squirrels are attacking women's faces in California. Here's audio.
Clomped onto my leg and it was just hanging on. His tail was flying up here, you know, and I was like, get off me, and I kind of didn't want to touch it.
The squirrel went to the floor and from the floor tried to jump to my face.
Jump into the face.
Squirrel.
Jen, what's going on?
With that? What's up with
Oh, man, a
squirrels?
squirrel just wants to squirrel. That's all. He's just trying to squirrel. And this
Squirrels be
happens to
squirreling.
be in a highly affluent neighborhood in San Rafael, California. I used to do some wildlife programs there. This squirrel most likely was raised by either a wildlife rehabilitator or somebody had it illegally as a baby, and so it was fed every day, every 20 minutes a day as a baby. It got fed, and then that person realized, oh, poop, I need to let this thing go. It's an adult now. I don't know how to handle it. And they let it go, and now the squirrel has no idea how to be a wild squirrel, and he's going up to people trying to figure out how to get food, and he's probably starving. And it's a California ground squirrel, and they are known to be pretty brave. If anyone's ever been to the Grand Canyon and has seen those ground squirrels, they come right up to you, and they try and steal your food. So that's probably what's happening. Again, not the fault of the squirrel, the fault of the person who didn't properly rehab it and introduce it back to the wild.
Yeah, like these Burmese pythons that are showing up everywhere, but when they really belong in, Burma.
Nice, nicely done. Very good.
Or Myanmar.
Finally.
What is that, the discount pharmacy?
Or Myanmar. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and, a lot of people, this brings up a point of, well, the squirrel must have rabies. Let's not start the rabies card, the rabies rumor. Squirrels very rarely carry the virus. It's more often seen in, skunks, fox, raccoons, and in Connecticut it pops up every year. Everyone sees an animal they think that has rabies. So let's debunk that. What do you guys think is a good indicator that wildlife has rabies?
You're foaming at the mouth.
In the daytime, an unusual nocturnal animal out in the daytime looking at you crazy-eyed?
So you're both correct, absolutely. Foaming at the mouth. Potentially, Dave, I don't want to say yes, that's correct, that they're out during the daytime, because remember, animals don't wear watches, so they have no idea that it's 12 noon instead of midnight. So if you see a raccoon walking around during the day, it's okay. It could be a young raccoon. It could be a territorial thing. They could be mating. More, like you said, it has that weird look in its eye. So if you definitely see something that looks odd, he's walking in circles, he's stumbling, or he's just a little too bold, then definitely call your local wildlife officials or animal control. Do not try to handle it yourself. It will not go well. And there is no cure for rabies. So that animal will die. And if you don't get rushed to the hospital and see someone immediately, you will perish as well.
Ooh, everybody's dying. Everybody's dying. It's bad news Friday here.
Only if you get bitten, let me clarify that for sure.
If I were to capture a squirrel and keep it as a pet, what should I feed it?
You should call me immediately, and I'll tell you that you're nuts, and you're going to have to release it.
Oh, yeah. That's a good answer, Jen.
Ethan, do you have any squirrel questions? Because you never get to talk to Jen.
I actually got to raise quite a few squirrels back in the day. We had a bunch of babies that came in because somebody cut down a tree and didn't look to see if there were any nests in there. And Mom left, and we had 6 babies, and they were so young that they thought I was a tree, so I would have to answer the phone that day and take calls for this wildlife sanctuary. And I remember all 6 babies crawling all over me thinking that I was just their tree. And so they just hang on to you like Velcro. It's really cute.
So you can raise squirrels, but I can't because you went to school. Cool.
No, not because I went to school, but because I have a permit, wise guy.
Okay.
She's official.
Ethan, you never get to talk to Jen. Do you have any squirrel questions?
Yeah.
Hi, Ethan.
Hi, Jen. I saw on our street, actually, in New Fairfield, a black squirrel, totally black, cross the road.
Yeah.
What is it? Is that a different breed? Are there many of them?
So a black squirrel is not a separate species from a gray squirrel. It's just a genetic mutation. It's known as melanism. So it's missing a certain type of pigment, and it's caused by an increased amount of melanin. So that just means that it's mutated, its genes mutated somehow, and the dark color showed up instead of the gray color. And that happens in a lot of places. And unfortunately, the albino squirrels, the white ones and the black ones, they're the ones that get taken out first, because in the wild, you can see them better than the squirrels that blend in, the grays and the browns. So be lucky that you saw it, because they're really neat. They're actually beautiful, those squirrels. I think they somehow, I don't know, they stand out to me as being very soft and very furry. They're very cute.
Squirrel diversity, squirrelversity.
Oh, yeah. Lots of squirrels out there.
Squirrelversity, nicely done.
We're for it.
But everybody is getting ready to hunker down. Here in Connecticut, we have a lot of animals that start thinking about slowing down. We just talked about birds a few weeks ago. Remember that they are migrating their butts off right now, flying south. And remember, that's not because they don't have food. It's because it's cold. They need to get the heck out of here if it's cold. So they're migrating, but the animals that can't, they hibernate. So in mammals, it's called hibernation. In reptiles, it's called brumation. And it just means the same thing.
What about humans? Because I go into hibernation right after Thanksgiving. I don't come out until March, April, somewhere.
It's called going to the bar.
Yeah, buddy.
And not surfacing until the spring.
Yeah, we're talking. Then I come around. Then you call Wildlife Conservation Committee when I'm stumbling around outside the VFW. Same applies.
Yeah.
As squirrels.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. I'm certainly not pulling you out of a bar. So there are only 2 mammals that truly hibernate here in Connecticut. A lot of people think one animal does, but he doesn't. So what are the 2 mammals, do you think? I want Ethan to try and guess one of them.
Okay.
2 mammals that truly hibernate in the state of Connecticut.
In the state of Connecticut. Do brown bears, do they not migrate?
Hibernate? So very good. So brown bears, the bears that live in Connecticut are black bears, and they do not truly hibernate. They go into a torpor, which just means they slow down. Because remember, when they are in their torpor state, they actually come out of their den to give birth and to eat as well. So they don't truly hibernate. And you'll see an uptick in bear right now because they're looking for a ton of food.
Where did the black bears in Connecticut, where do they hibernate? Is it in the woods?
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
Bethel.
That was funny. They do go into this torpor state deep in the woods.
He's so mad. A girl laughed at my joke and he got mad. You got so mad.
Ethan, you win because you're educating yourself. Don't worry about it.
Oh, no, I'm not worried about it at all.
Okay.
Yeah, they will actually find a den deep in the woods. So if you see a huge rocky pile that looks like a cave, don't go in it. That's most likely where the bears are. But they go deep in the woods where you can't find them.
Black bear den in the woods where Matt lives?
Cave,
woods.
Yeah, it looks like
Den, no, that's great. That's great. That's good. Don't be too specific about where it is because there's always folks that try and harm them.
Bear hunters.
But that's amazing.
Now, the other animal, Jen, the other mammal, you left us hanging here.
Yeah.
Could it be?
So you still didn't get them. There's 2. There's
wombat,
2 that truly hibernate.
duck-billed platypus. Oh, is there some?
Oh, Lord.
A possum?
Exactly.
I'll give you a clue.
Okay.
One of them flies. What's the only mammal that's flying around up there?
Flying squirrel?
A bat.
The bats.
A bat. Nicely done, Ethan. You just redeemed yourself.
Way to go, E. Way to go.
Bats do hibernate, absolutely. They'll hibernate in caves, in trees, and you may see them by the thousands right now because they're bulking up. Each bat can eat about 1,000 mosquitoes an hour, which is really cool.
That's a hungry bat.
Okay, what's the other one, guys?
Let's see.
Bill Murray was in a movie years ago.
You gave it. You gave it away to us.
I don't know.
Groundhog.
Oh,
Nicely done.
I thought we were
The
talking about, what
woodchuck.
about Bob? I was like, Richard Dreyfuss?
Mooses?
He
He
hibernates?
hibernates too. We haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, woodchucks hibernate as well. So they actually are hardcore. They drop their body temperature by about 50 degrees, and their heart slows down to about just a few beats per minute. So they go into full power-saving mode.
Heavy torpor.
Yeah.
They are done.
Yeah.
And remember, frogs and other amphibians and certain reptiles, they will actually freeze their little tuchuses off solid in the winter, like ice cube solid. Their hearts stop. But when it warms up, they thaw out and they come out of their ground like nothing happened.
Whoa.
It's pretty cool.
That's something to
They have
aspire
a way
to.
of surviving. Can't we all just get along and
Right.
figure out how to do it like these guys?
Right.
No, I guess we can't.
We're humans.
Took us.
I know.
I don't know if swearing is necessary.
Oh.
Hold it with the
That's a
took
great
us.
word.
You know, took us. Yeah. It's part of our bringing it
I'm
back
angry
word
today,
series.
apparently. My goodness. These workers are driving me up a wall. I got construction guys at the house. They must be doing that.
You should have hired GNR Fabrication. Gino, Mario living there.
I won't even mention this guy's name.
Okay.
Well,
No, they're doing great. And I hope that you guys look up and start seeing some of these animals. Look around dusk. You'll actually start to see a ton of bats. You'll see a ton of birds as well. I saw 70 birds fly of one species. 70 of them fly over my house the other night.
That's too
it
many.
really is a really neat to see.
That's too many.
many
That's
birds.
too many birds.
A lot of birds.
7.
Millions.
Get out of here. You're lucky I didn't come in today.
Yeah, it's
I
too
would have
many
brought them
birds.
all myself.
We don't need all these birds.
bat
I wish you
woman.
would
We
have.
had like 13 birds would have been fine. I don't know if we need 70.
I want you to come into the studio one day and just piss Lou off.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you worry. I'll bring something in that let's see. I'll bring something that will crawl all over him and
Yes.
just bite him in the face.
God,
I did it
please.
with the snakes. I was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were.
Do your
You were,
best.
absolutely.
Do your worst.
I know what it is. Tarantulas. They'll get you.
Tarantula? No, because my grandpa had one.
Scorpion?
I mean, still think they're gross, but I used to crawl all over me.
Tarantulas are awesome. I actually have a friend who has a tarantula. I'll see if I can bring her in.
Okay, now you're talking.
That's a normal sentence.
I know a guy. I got a tarantula guy.
I got to, you don't hear that often.
No,
I
no,
wish
you
you
do
the
not.
best of luck, Ethan. I wish you the best of luck today. Hang in there.
Thank you. I'm trying.
Thank you, Jen.
Well, not
Talk
you,
to you.
Any
Jennifer.
questions for me?
What's that?
Any questions?
No, we're out of time.
Yeah.
We are.
All right. Keep it wild, boys. Have a great weekend.
Always
You
great
as
to
well.
talk to you, Jen. Bye.
I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Whee! She's gone.
Here you go. Education. Learning.
She's such a fascinating person.
She really is. So intelligent, so much fun. You learn more here on this show than
yeah.
you do on the Learning Channel.
Yep.
Which is now just about dwarves and people who marry
The-
people from other countries.
Fatties.